In Super Mario 64, when you go onto a steep slope, Mario goes into the sliding action. Now when you're sliding, the game tries to align Mario to face either directly uphill or directly downhill, whichever he's closer to. So if you go onto a slope facing anywhere downhill, the game aligns Mario to face exactly downhill. And if you go onto a slope facing anywhere uphill, the game aligns Mario to face exactly uphill. So let's say Mario's sliding down a slope. To determine how the game aligns Mario, it finds the slope's downhill angle and Mario's facing angle. Now, depending on the difference between these two angles, Mario will align differently. More specifically, it depends on which of these 4 quadrants the difference is in. If the difference is greater than 0 degrees, but less than or equal to 90 degrees, then Mario rotates clockwise. If the difference is greater than 90 degrees, but less than 180 degrees, then Mario rotates counterclockwise. If the difference is less than 0 degrees, but greater than negative 90 degrees, then Mario rotates counterclockwise. And if the difference is less than negative 90 degrees, but greater than negative 180 degrees, then Mario rotates clockwise. So as you can see, if Mario's facing downhill, he gets rotated towards exactly downhill, and if he's facing uphill, he gets rotated towards exactly uphill. Now I made the north arrow and south arrow white because they don't fall into any of the 4 cases. The west arrow is red because it falls into the northwest case and gets rotated clockwise. So if you go onto the slide facing exactly west, you get rotated to face forwards. But the east arrow is white because it also doesn't fall into any of the 4 cases. It's a bug in the code because they just didn't handle that case, making it asymmetric. So if you go onto the slide facing exactly east, you don't get rotated. Mario's just allowed to slide down sideways, at least until the angle of the floor changes. So it looks a bit weird, you can just slide down slopes sideways. But remember, you need to have the exact right angle for it to work. So you can do a ledge grab to get that angle and then slide sideways. You can press up against the wall to get that angle and then use that to slide sideways. Or if the course has a camera that snaps to 45-degree angles, you can use that to get the angle too. But also for it to work, make sure you don't have any horizontal speed when you land on the slope, and don't press any direction on the control stick while you're sliding. And so, now you know how to slide sideways.